Hey, what is going on, everybody? Boilon here, back for another video on Marvel Mystic Mayhem. Are there people still alive out there? Are there still people watching this? I'm gonna start this every time I do a video for the game because I'll be honest, things every week or so, it feels like things are getting a little bit more dead. And the only reason why I say that is just because like people are dropping out from my alliance list and my friends list. It's just that's what I'm really noticing. And it's really sad because Horror Hurricane is coming to an end again soon. And I'm looking at my like last login for some of my alliance members, and it's like 7 days. We cleared it, within phase 2. 7 days, 7 days, 7 days, 7 days, 2 days. So it's like I guess we have like at least 6 or 7 inactives, and I'm only at 48 out of 50. So every week I feel like people are dropping out. Don't forget that if you're still in an alliance that's doing Horror Hurricane, we're in phase 4. This is the final 3 days, but you can do and use your pins to get additional points here in the Cyclones if you haven't done that kind of stuff. We have the Namor update, version 1.2 Siege in the Deep, coming on Thursday, where they have confirmed that Namor is going to be the banner character for Thursday. There's also a video, which I'm going to show you guys from I saw it on the Marvel Entertainment YouTube channel, actually, where it is actual footage of Namor's kit. A little bit. We saw a little bit, so we don't know entirely what it does, but we have a little bit of an idea. We're going to take a look at that. And apparently they're also planning on version 1.3, so I guess that's going to be in about 6 weeks' time, where they're going to be raising the level cap again. Now, I'm almost level 80. I have not been spending gems to get here. If I did, I would have already been here. But there's no point, right? There's no real reason to get to level 80 now. I've basically cleared all of the existing challenges for the most part, with the exception of the doppelganger. Like, I haven't 3-starred everything, and I suck for my single target physical sucks. I almost wonder whether or not I should be pulling on Gambit or not, because I'm not sure how I feel about Namor. The rune raids, I've cleared all of these challenges, right? The treasure hunt, Balbanaz, I've cleared all that. Kind of forgetting to do certain things. Make sure that you do spend your whatever you have left here, right? For your redemptions. I am just going along and buying some resources, I suppose, as much as I can. There, we have the Mojo Horror Picture Show. The latest ones have got a little bit more challenging, or at least I don't have the right characters. Perhaps, like, I'm on level 9. I think there's 12 total, and this one's like a bit. I think you need a tank to get through this. You have to protect armor. And I think you need to taunt the enemies. I tried to do this with Thor and just kill them all, but then they would just get back up and things like that. So I think you can permanently kill them with a Dispel. But I don't know who actually does that. I know Dream Queen does that on her 4-mana skill in order to like permanently kill these guys. Yeah, it was a bit of an interesting fight. Maybe it was a little bit challenging, and of course it wants you to use Gambit, right? Anyways, I didn't finish it. Infinite Mayhem is still going for a couple more days. You can get some free stuff there. I forget to run Bifrost Brawl. I just don't really care that much. Mystic Clash is there. Maybe I should run it a couple times just to try and get the free stuff along the bottom, especially like the 100 gems and the recharge spell. I should probably try and get at least that. I hate the shadow keys, right? They never give us great keys for anything. That's just, I find that really annoying. Flourishing Dream is just some free stuff, right? You get 2 attempts to do some free stuff every day. There you go. Now, I do want to talk about the update, though, that's coming. Actually, what's the first thing that I want to talk about? I'm not going to do the story stuff because they have like a minute here of story content. Basically, the cutscenes, right, with the graphics there. You can see. Actually, no, you can't see because I don't have the screen on the way. My bad. Sorry, guys. There we go. So from the YouTube video here, Siege in the Deep. I'm not gonna run through it, right? But where I do want to start the video at would be over here, where they talk a look at Namor's kit, blah blah blah. Here we go. So let's play this, and then we'll talk about it.
Beg for my mercy! Don't touch me! Drown in my fury! Imperious wreck!
Okay. I'm going to bring myself back here. So let's talk about some of this. Now, let's break it down, I guess, a little bit. So that's Namor, right? Coming to the game. And okay, so there was one ability there, and I believe it's a buff because he does like a little circle. Now, my concern is he like another, like, what makes him different from Captain America? Is he a buffer? Is he a support character? I hope not, because I have Cap. He puts that down, and they get defense up of some degree, right? You can see that doesn't do damage. It's just a buff skill, like a circular buff skill. Okay. His ultimate is an attack, and then we get to see this attack here. It's kind of hard to pause it at the right time over here on the right. It is a 3 mana attack skill. Okay, so I guess what it does is it looks like physical damage. He's a physical damager because when he did that, the physical damage stuff popped up. So that's positive because I do need a physical attacker actually. But what does he do? The 2 mana is the buff. The 3 mana is the attack. What does the attack? I mean, it looks like it's just a single target attack. So I really hope it's more than that, but we'll see. And then his ultimate, where he calls Imperious Rex, or the C, right? And it's kind of like an AoE attack there. So you do see the physical attack damage, right? They're doing very low Imperious Rex up here. I guess that's what it's called. Very low level stuff. There's the Namor highlight. Looks pretty cool, but then again, we don't know really what it does. And then there's going to be a Nightfall boss of the Kraken. Now, in this, they showcased Namor with Gambit and Loki for some reason. So a combination there. We don't really know too much. I mean, do we have to attack the tentacles? It looks like the tentacles are attacking in a line, though. Like that's where their attacks are coming from. Can we damage the tentacles, or do we just have to kind of take the hits kind of thing? That's what I'm not entirely sure about. We see some additional damage that they're charging up. Some sort of fancy attack that basically hits everyone. So it makes it seem like there's a lot of AoE damage going on in that Kraken fight. It makes it seem like you're gonna want a support character for once, like to actually kind of like mitigate some of the damage, put up some barriers, that kind of thing. And then having 2 DPS characters. That's what it would look like. But it doesn't look like it's I think my health bar is a little bit cut off on the video, so my apologies. But at the very top, there's just a regular red health bar. It's not orange. It's not physical or special. And he has 2 health bars. That's what it looks like. So that's what we know so far with this update. So jumping back to the game anyways, right? Actually, no, sorry. I did have one more thing I wanted to show. Let's go back. Sorry, my bad. Is that we had this picture here. So version 1.2 Siege in the Deep. They talked. It's basically the full. Everything is uncovered now. New hero Namor. There's going to be an armor costume. There's going to be the boss of the Kraken, the new Sanctum appearance, and new storyline. Okay, that's it for 6 weeks, I guess, or so. And then we had this. Now, this was something posted to my Discord, and this is something that I really do want to talk about because this is to do with the level cap. Now, it says the current level cap is 80. It will be raised to 90 in version 1.3. We have seen 1.1 would have been the level cap increase to 80, right? So 6 weeks apart and then 6 weeks apart again for another level cap increase means that within 12 weeks we've seen the level cap go from 70 to 90. And while it is in game, and that shouldn't have come to an enormous surprise, I am kind of afraid that they're using the level cap as a means to stall out content. Yes, we are getting a new boss temporarily for the Kraken, like we did with Surtur for the 1.1 patch or whatever version that was when we had the Asgard patch, right? It was Surtur. I don't know. Is this enough? Right? Like it's tough. It's tough for me. I'm not sure, right? Like, so this version 1.2 Siege in the Deep is going to last for about 6 weeks. So this Thursday for another 6 weeks till about mid-October. I think this will be the patch that determines for me whether or not I hold on to the game. Because that's what I said I would give it. I would give it basically September. I don't think I want to just go through another level cap from 80 to 90 just as a means to an end. Because for me, that's not fun. That's not kind of fun content. So I'm not really sure how things are gonna go on my end. I'm not seeing like any content careers anymore for Marvel Mystic Mayhem. This is a bit of a disappointing time for me because I just don't like my peers are all gone. Right? Anyone who is doing content for this game are like all gone. But there's nothing to really make videos about, and that's also one of the tough things about the game right now. Like it's because you can clear the content in a variety of different ways. Um, the Nightfall has been regurgitation. The way we do Nightfall is pretty much the same, other than the fact that it's a physical damage thing. The only thing to do videos about would be the Nightfall boss, and then I could have done it over on the Mojo Horror Picture Show, which I did do when it first came out. We did videos, I believe, of the first 6 levels, I think 5 or 6 levels, right? Like I ran through that, and it was fun content, but like that's like once every 2 weeks or more. Like it's a 3-week thing. So things like Infinite Mayhem and Bifrost Brawl, it's not really like things you do video. There's no video content to be had here. So I'm really struggling to really find things to talk about that I want to do. And I'm just kind of just logging in for like 10 minutes a day, doing my daily objectives and kind of signing out. That's basically what I'm doing right now. Kind of grinding, but I'm grinding for grind's sake. It's not fun. Um, I normally just put my energy into like five attacks of like the goal, like some of this stuff, just because I know I'll need it once I hit level 80. But aside from that, like I don't know. I'm not sure if there's enough here to keep my attention. And I know I've been saying this probably like the last 3 videos. But I genuinely do want your guys' feedback in the comments down below. Based on what you know that's coming up or what you think is coming up for the next patch, I'm going to be saving all my keys for Namor. He's a physical character. So at the very least, if I'm going to go out with a bang, I'm going to go out with Namor, I guess. He's not my favorite character, but I also don't know how long I'll be waiting or if I'll still be playing by the time those characters come by. So I might be able to do some video stuff on Namor. Maybe I regret a little bit not playing Gambit, but I'm gonna might as well at this point hold out because I do have enough to do a full 80 pull, and hopefully that is enough to get me Namor from the polls and then get the Namor highlight. But we'll find out, I guess, on Thursday, which will probably be my next video on the game, I think, at this point. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. And as always, I'll see you guys all on the next video. Have a great rest of the week. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll be greatly helping out the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.